We are live, and I just saved you 10 minutes. Well, not quite 10. 5 minutes from having to load the game. And, yeah, we start the stream where I'm already ready to go. But there's something different this time. This time, what's different is I actually cranked up the graphics on Ultra. Because I found that up in the air, I was actually handling it not too bad. So we're gonna try this on Ultra. See if I get the same experience. We are currently in Fort Lauderdale, Florida. And we're gonna be heading over to Orlando. I'm not saying that's where we're gonna end up, but that's definitely where we're starting. Hey, not too much, you. Gonna add a little bit of lightning, because what's Florida without lightning? You know, Tampa Bay lightning. Anyways. Enough of that. We change that. Temperature. Lightning. Oh yeah, that's right. It freezes the game for a second. But, alright, so you're on a timeout. I don't need religious spam in my chat. Sorry. Ain't happening, pal. I'm actually a Christian, so let's address that right now because there's a couple of people in here that did that. So funny enough, I'm actually a Christian. So let's get the cat right out of the bag. I'll turn away from my sins once you turn away from yours, Elijah. Does that sound fair? Because I believe in God, but you don't see me preaching it, and on top of that, you're spamming it. He's a typical one of those people that actually gives religious people a bad name. Like, seriously, that's just not how you do it. That's not how we do it around here. So maybe he'll think about his sins for the next 300 seconds. He's on 2 strikes. We'll give him one last chance. And if he doesn't comply, the devil will ban him. Those types of people that come in like that out of nowhere, they don't even say hello or, you know. He doesn't really care. So we're on Ultra, by the way. Ultra. I was on Medium earlier. I decided, you know what, let's crank it up a notch. Ultra. Sorry, I just thought I'd emphasize that even more. It's actually handling it pretty decent, considering. By the way, for people that care... Oh, hi, Tommy. Elijah, this is not his first rodeo coming into my stream telling me that I need to turn away from my sins. But don't you be coming into my stream sounding all holier than thou, like you're a saint, and you're Jesus Christ himself, because I can promise you you're not. He's probably not even still in here anyways. Anyhow, look at that. Ultra settings. Hovering around the 30-ish frames per second. Don't forget we're flying over a big city, Fort Lauderdale, although I don't think that's considered a big city in US terms, but oh, I was. Because he comes in here a couple times here and there, and that's what he does. I'm sure the guy's nice. He's probably not even trolling either, because there's people like that. But there's no hello, how are you, just, you know. Turn away from your sins. Like, what? Guy doesn't even know who I am. But yeah, this is pretty decent. On Ultra, I didn't think it'd be possible. I only turned down like shadows to high or something like that. But pretty much everything just left on Ultra, and I couldn't really tell the difference in terms of the performance. But the visualness, things are a little crisper a little sharper. It's really not night and day, but yeah, you can tell, sure. This game just looks good, really, at any setting. So I wanted to furthermore test that a little bit. And especially with the big city down below us, like I said, that tends to be what'll dip your frames the most. One thing I hate doing, but I might do it in just a minute there, is I keep having to reverse the orientation of my right stick. So when I move the stick left, I can see to the right. When I move the stick right, I see to the left. Hello, Aquino. How's it going? You missed our religious nut that came in the chat. He's on a timeout. I banished him to hell for 300 seconds. Thou shalt not spam thy streamer's chat. Did that sound Bible-ish? I thought so. So again, we're on Ultra. Just saying. I can notice a difference. It's nice. This actually gives me a lot of hope for the future. So again, we've left Fort Lauderdale, Florida, on our way to Orlando. Yeah, the odd one here and there is okay, but the only reason I have such a problem with language isn't because, you know, I'm trying to be proper. It's because of YouTube. It's because of YouTube. YouTube only allows so many curse words, verbally and written, in a stream or a video. There's like a percentage. There's no like set amount. I know that within the first couple of minutes of a stream or a recording, if you open up with, "Hey, effers, how y'all doing today?" Yeah, you're getting unmonetized for that video. It's kind of stupid. They are going to bring this into VR. Yeah, well, right now they need to just fix this, but yeah. Let me just go to the controls here really quick. Sorry, this is something that actually bugs me quite a bit. So what ends up happening is we've got our camera. We've got external camera. Yeah, so it says external view. Look left. But that's actually not how it works. You actually want to do look right. I know it sounds crazy, but just hear me out. And then this one, you actually want to do left. I almost have to do this all the time. Not always. This is probably a glitch, again. And then we apply, we save it. And now what's going to happen is pretty simple. When I move the right stick to the left, there's a concept. I'm looking to the left. When I move the stick to the right, I'm looking towards my right. That's it. Now, the orientation for the left analog stick is right. Like it's proper. The up and down is good, right? It was just the right stick to move the camera around, like I said. But look at this on Ultra. Over a big city, like Fort Lauderdale, Florida, with a bunch of clouds and lightning. As it dips to 15 frames and makes a liar out of me. But it's actually been pretty decent. I'm really happy that I gave this another shot with higher graphics. Alright, Elijah, that's it. You're done. You are done. No. Now you're just being a douchebag. May the Lord thy God strike you down with furious vengeance and hit you with a lightning bolt in the skull and knock some sense into you. Okay, so let's view. Well, he's on a timeout. So his message isn't bad, but he's coming in. He's not saying hello. He's not addressing the chat. And he's spamming his crap. Religious, political, or not. He's spamming the chat. This isn't the first time this guy does this. I wanted to give him a couple of chances and see if he was going to say anything else. But clearly he's not saying anything else. His message, there's nothing wrong with his message. So he's actually not saying anything wrong. It's just he doesn't know etiquette. That's just not how you go about doing that. You come in, say hello, blah, 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 God bless you, my friend. This seems like an enjoyable stream you've got going on here. Got some lovely people in the chat room today. That's one thing. But you just come in bombarding that stuff. Trolls must make you anxious. You jumped on him real quick. Yeah, no. You obviously have no idea who I am. If you think I'm anxious right now, I just finished explaining this guy comes in here often enough now, and this is pretty much like his last chance. If you think I'm being anxious now, you haven't seen nothing at all. I'm not anxious one bit. And he's been banned. There we go. Hello, Joe. Plus, I didn't realize there was a time frame when you were supposed to jump on a troll. Would I have been less anxious if I gave him 15 minutes to warm up? That's to the user's discretion, right? I used to let them in here, hang out for a few minutes, see what else they would say. They never said anything else. But yeah, I'm quite surprised how well this is running. It's definitely going to make a difference with a new RAM and a new CPU. Hopefully around Christmas time. Well, then it should be my turn to say, aren't you anxious and quick to ban someone, right? If I was anxious, to me, more I would have done that. Now, like I said, I'm sure the guy is not a prick. He hasn't threatened to kill me. You know what I mean? Like a lot of people have. But yeah. Give me literally 1 minute. I'm just going to pause the stream and I'll be right back. I just got to go for a second. Sure, but I was giving the guy the benefit of the doubt. Not too sure why you're so worried about how I deal with people on the stream. Like, seriously, what's the big deal? You seem more agitated by how I handle the situation than you thinking I poorly handled it. Anyhow, give me a minute, and I'll be right back. Alright, here we go. Quite bluntly put, I'm confrontational because you're fucking annoying. That's just really all there is to it. So, your ass is gone. Better luck next time. Yeah, no. But you know what? He's banned now, but let's see what he had to say. Oh, it was just that stuff. Okay, I just saw the screen blink. It just hit his other messages. I'm confrontational. I'm anxious. I'm whatever the fuck you think I am. For real. You keep questioning how I deal with people. Get out. Really not concerned with what people think of me. Probably. Probably. Or his twin or something. Hey, I never said it was perfect. I also don't think the way I handled that religious guy was really all that bad. I was joking around, cracked a few silly comments. I even said, you know, I'm sure he's not a bad person. Right? I didn't call him a troll. He was just being a little pushy. Take it easy, Gulam. Gave him a couple of chances, and, Tommy was too worried. Why are you so anxious? You were so quick to jump on him. Meanwhile, he tells me he would have banned him the first time. Good for him. Everybody handles things differently, right? I don't always ban people right away. I figured that's what he was gonna do. But I wanted to see if he was gonna say anything else. Oh yeah, I remember those ones. I remember the original one back in 82 or 83. It was pretty disgusting. I was like 4 or 5 years old when the first one came out back in 82 or so. Yeah, it's definitely come a long way. It is still pushing it, having it on Ultra, but I mean, for the most part, like I said, hello, Void. Yeah, it's running pretty smooth-ish. When you really pay attention to the detail, I mean, you can tell the difference, sure, between medium and ultra. Yeah, it's both PC and Xbox, yeah. You can get it on Game Pass for PC for $1. That deal is still current for people that are curious to try the game. I'm assuming the optimization on the Xbox is better. Yeah, it's on both. Arguably, the PC one will be a bit of a harder decision for some people in that no two people have the same setup, so it can be hard for someone to figure out if this game will run on their computer. Yeah, they could be. Oh, nasty dip there. That happens sometimes. Just a momentary one. Yeah, so I'll probably end up playing some Skater XL soon. Yeah, for the Xbox, I don't have one anymore, so I wouldn't know how to guide you to find it. I just know that on the Microsoft Store on PC, they have it. At least I'm pretty sure it's on Xbox. I'd be surprised if it isn't. You're having me wonder if it is now on the Xbox One. Are you serious? No. I didn't know that. I was like, for sure, this was on console. That's really interesting. Huh. This whole time I've been like, I wonder how the console version works. Because like I said, this computer of mine is stronger than an Xbox, and like I said, here, let's take a dip. Let's put the stress test on. You'll see very quickly the frames drop. Maybe not as bad as I was expecting, because there's not a lot of buildings. 30 to 28. The closer you get to the ground... I know I sound like a broken record here. Yeah, Cairns. Sassy Malassie. Who's the loser there, Sassy? No. We saw what you said. What a loser. You can't hide it from me now. You're on The Price is Right. Who's the loser? Again, I give people the benefit of the doubt. It's probably directed towards me. But there's a chance. Sassy was referring to Dingleberry that was, you know, shook by how I handle trolls on my stream. A hypersonic plane. I want to say no. There's a couple of Boeings, there's a jet, and some propeller planes. Now there's a premium deluxe with 10 additional aircrafts. I don't know what those aircrafts are, because I just didn't really care to look at them, to be honest with you. I don't have the extra $80 to get them. Oh, yeah. Sassy Malassie, you got about 10 seconds to answer who the loser is. And if I'm the loser, I'd like you to tell me what exactly was it that I lost? Because you gotta lose something to be a loser, right? I won $10 on the lottery the other day. That actually makes me a winner. I'm just saying. We got nothing else to say. Okay, that's it, Sassy. Choke on an habanero pepper laced with hydrochloric acid. You know, tell my people to shut it. I do the shutting around here. I've got the power. Oh yeah. Me and my big crew of 10 people. I'll fuck around with that. Sassy with the big shut it. You just shut it. So threatening. Oh, she's been banned. It's been banned. He, whatever the person is. Sassy Malassie. $80 DLC. They should have put all the planes in. Oh, absolutely. Like I get, you know, you pay an extra couple of dollars and, you know, you get given a few extra perks. To me, the extra 10 planes and 10 or so extra airports handcrafted could have been like a $10 DLC, I could see, if they were highly detailed, you know. Just saying, I could sort of kind of see it, but no. No. At launch, to have day one DLC, I'm usually not too much of a fan of that. If you would have pre-ordered this game 2 months ahead of time and you were given all those extra airplanes as an incentive to have pre-ordered your game, you know, that would have been one thing. But yeah. Yes. My one and only moderator. Now, here's an interesting question. You changed your name on YouTube, but do you still want to be referred to as Haruki, or do you want to be referred to as Aquino? Because that's where it can be difficult sometimes to keep up with people's names, and they might change their username, but they still want to be referred to as their older name. But anyhow, as you can see with some clouds, we're barely under 1,000 Haruki. Okay. Again, it might be hard to do this for everyone, or if I ever do get more people in the stream. Might be hard to remember everyone's alternate name. But yeah, I think this is running pretty decent on Ultra. Hello, Neon Wolf. Oh my god, I should have notes earlier. Anyway, how are you, Haruki? Oh, no problem, Neon. Thanks for stopping by. Oh wow, I've already been doing this for almost a half hour. Anyways, I just wanted to showcase the game on Ultra and show that when you're not in a big city and you got, you know, a couple farmlands and a few houses and you drop down low, it is more of a performance hit. But it's not too bad. No, because although in some instances that could be potentially kind of possible, it's not exactly using Google Maps 100%. And I also have the data capability turned off. That's what's giving me the performance boost in the game. Otherwise, I'd be dipping at 18 frames right now. So, talking about that, if you go to graphics, no. If you go to data and you do this thing, the data world graphics with the photogrammetry, if you turn those on, you potentially have a higher chance of that happening. I have some beef. Oh, I was hoping you were going to say you have beef. Because I'm hungry. Like, for real. Who's the beef with? But anyways, I'll go into some Skater XL soon. I'm just really enjoying this game a lot. And I preloaded it. Aquino should off themselves. La. What, did you choke on a dick? Lol. What's LOL? Aquino should off themselves. Go back to, like, you know, grade 2. Mon esti calice de tabarnak. Alright. Bye-bye. I don't answer those personal questions that might sound weird. Actually, I hit the wrong one. Oh no, I didn't. I hit them. For some reason it says I put them on a timeout. Whatever. I don't care. Yeah, there's a lot of things about me that I'm super open with. Yeah, I know, but he didn't type it properly. But there's other questions I just kind of... Oh, it's fine. It's not a big deal. Some people might be a little bit like, why would that be such a big deal to ask? It's not. If someone finds out on their own, cool. There's just certain odd little pieces of information here and there that I don't go out of my way to broadcast. Little barrel roll. Not bad. I'm actually really impressed how this is handled so far. As it drops... Every time I say that, it drops to 16 frames a second. Oh, I know, but that's what Josh used to do. Josh was infamous for that. Anyhow, you kind of get the idea. This is, like I said, a hit and miss with some people. It can be exciting for a little bit. It can be boring for a lot of people. Sadly, this could end up being one of my go-to chill games, you know, like Skater XL, you know, where you're cruising around, and Flight Simulator, picking different weather, times of day, different trips. Maybe not as much as I'd like to in this game, just because it doesn't quite perform all that fantastic. But it's not too terrible. Sometimes it gets a little bit annoying, a little bit frustrating. But let me try something really quick. They have you working today. I hope trolls stop coming. Oh, yeah. Like I said, me, I don't care. I know some people in the chat, like I've mentioned before, they're a little bit done with it. They'd rather immediately the trolls get taken out without even being addressed, without even me narrating what they said, so that they don't even get a 2-second platform. I've thought of that. I'm still kind of just whatever. I'm just having fun. Like the person that got religious, I mean, I really didn't go too over the top. That was a kind of different thing from what I've seen of that person before. I don't think they were actually trolling at all. So I've dropped it down to high now. I'm looking really hard to try to find the difference in graphical fidelity. But it might help that odd 2 or 3 frames per second, you know what I mean? That's where you got to find the balance of, does the game look good enough to you? And are you getting a little bit better performance? See, like I'm doing this, and I'm still at 30. On Ultra, I probably would have dropped to 28, 27 more often. This game is completely open world. This is the epitome of a sandbox. Here while adding tags to my video. Nice. Tags are very important. Very, very important. A lot of people forget to do those. Is the Concorde in the game? I don't think it is. Yeah, see, now you're just arousing me because I want to see tornadoes throw cows around too. I don't think there's tornadoes and that kind of crazy weather effect. Yeah, so there's no doubt that on high, the game handles better. Oh, you don't want to do it publicly? Yeah. Yeah, just send me a message on Twitch. That's fine if you don't want to... whatever. Yeah, so there's points of interest in the game that you can go to, like seeing the pyramids and all that kind of stuff. Let me try one more thing really quick. Let's land in the middle of the whatever, because, you know, that's normal. I really like this plane, by the way. This is probably my favorite plane in the whole game. Just don't ask me what it's called. I just know what it is when I see it. Just the way it handles, the way it looks, the cockpit. It's a good time. The hell? Well, at least I know what kind of seat I had. Yeah, like the cockpit's not too intrusive, you know what I mean? Because it's got like a big glass, you know, tops. I feel like I can really look around and there's just not a lot intruding my view. So that's another reason why I like this airplane. It's just fairly simple. I just really, really like it. It's probably, like I said, my favorite one thus far. Oh, I don't know what it was, but... So I'm going to do one last thing, and then I'll go into some Skater XL. It's got a big update today. The game runs a lot smoother. It looks a little nicer too now, because I have it on Ultra instead of Medium. And I cranked up, with a mod, the anti-aliasing to the highest you can possibly do it. And the game runs better than it did before on Medium. So when you look at your map here, there are points of interest. Now, I dropped out of school pretty early on in life, but I kind of know where certain things are. Now, as a joke, I wish there was a button that you could toggle like a legend. And yes, I know there's a legend in here. But that showed you, like, the lines, like a map. Get it? With all the names and stuff. Rather than, like, so, like, it's somewhere around here, right, guys? So we know that, like, Jerusalem is somewhere around here. Cairo's right there. Egypt, northeastern, yeah, El Arab. So when you zoom in, well, I mean, I always kind of have. I'm not a geography expert, but anyhow, so see right here, a pyramid. There you go. These are points of interest. So the circle ones are airports, and these ones are literally that. They're like the Great Sphinx of Giza. Giza Pyramid Complex, Red Pyramid, a bent pyramid. So what you can do is set as a departure like that, and you'll actually so you're creating a flight path, right? Flight conditions. Yeah, we want to do the afternoon. We want to do no lightning. Yeah, we'll do the scattered cloud thing again. And we'll just fly. Now, there won't be a takeoff. Oh, the Boeing sucks. I mean, I can try it quickly after if you want to see it. But the Boeing blows. Yeah, I'll try it after. Yeah, you'll see it. The 747 in just a minute there. You know, I'll be honest, when you said the tune, I was like, what the hell's a tune? To me, a tune is like a character in World of Warcraft. Like when you create a tune, like a cartoon. It's like a nickname for... It's to keep you up to date with the patch notes. Period. It's pretty self-explanatory. Moron. Alright. So as you can see, because we chose a... I'm a Geordie, if you ever hear of them. No, you've definitely got me lost. So because we didn't choose an airport, this is what happens. You actually start right in the middle of a flight. So there you go. You got that, and then when you fly over it, apparently that unlocked an achievement. Now, I'm not gonna lie. I get it's a video game, but it's a little bit more exciting in real life to see them. Google Street View or even a video. Don't forget, this is a flight simulator game. You might even have an easier time playing Assassin's Creed Origins, to be honest. You know what I mean? It's what you call someone from the northeast of England. A Geordie or a Toon? A Geordie. Okay. What about a Toon? The hell is that? by your definition. I don't think there is. I'll take a look at the airplanes in a moment. I just wanted to show the pyramids. I mean, don't get me wrong, it's cool that they're in here, but I'm not gonna lie, they look nicer in Assassin's Creed Origins, right? We'll just go to this last one real quick. Oh, okay. I'm a Cockney. Not really, no. Can't say that I have. Anyhow, so you saw what those pyramids looked like. It's cool, like I said, that they're in the game. Nothing too whatever. Again, it's normal for it to really get all janky like that. Now, I was saying a Cockney. You're the one that said it, not me. Oh, for sure. At this point, I don't think it would matter where I came from. I'd still be confused. But anyhow, it's cool that they got these points of interest. Again, I've never been here in real life, so I don't know if some of these pyramids are really built so close to people's apartments and homes, like depicted in the scene here. And then there's just like a bunch of sand and nothing. I don't know if that's really how it looks in here. Flight Simulator 2020. Microsoft Flight Simulator 2020. You can get it on Game Pass for Xbox PC for $1. A big whopping $1. So London is another name for Cockney? Or you're saying that's in London? I'm so confused. Anyhow, there's another pyramid. A Cockney is someone from London. Who makes up this shit? Yeah, you're from London? Yeah, you're a cock. It's an accent. I didn't know accent had names. You're a Cockney. Don't ask me what accent that was. That was pretty cringy, but... sometimes I get my accents mixed up, or my accents sound like absolutely nothing I was trying to sound like. And that's why I'm not a voice actor. Oh, there's a big truck. 18-wheeler. With no wheels. So then what is he? Let's get him. You're done. He's a ghost. Oh, I almost hit the tree. I know what you're all thinking. You want me to crash, but unfortunately there's no real physics. You don't actually see anything. But here. Oh, that was underwhelming. That didn't quite turn out the way I was expecting. What's up with those cars? They're just like jung jung jung. What the hell was that? You see that? What in the hell's going on? Are those cars driving up and down buildings? Or am I seeing shit? What's in my drink? Someone spiked my drink. What in the blue pineapple is that? Oh man, I'm gonna have to make a video on this at some point. That is funny. How do I reverse this bastard? Uh-oh. I can't get out. No. I don't know how to reverse. Anyhow. Yeah, that's pretty weird. Like, for real, I don't even know what's going on. I don't even know how to describe what I'm witnessing right now. But apparently it's a point of interest. Whoops. It's near the Pyramid of Djoser. The Djoser Pyramid. No problem. I'll talk to you later. I'll check out your message a bit. In a bit. You think the SR-7 with Blackbird isn't? Oh, no, it's definitely not. Yeah, so let me just get to the airplanes in the base game. There's 10 additional... airplanes that you can get in a Premium Deluxe, then the Deluxe gives you an extra 5. So 10 in total if you get the Premium Deluxe. But they're all sort of kind of similar-ish planes. So I'll just show you what you get. So you get an Airbus 320. You get one Boeing 747. The Premium Deluxe has like a Boeing 787. So, again, similar-ish. This will give you a gist as to what kind of aircrafts you get in this game. This is the one that I use. It's not the fastest. It's not the slowest. I just like the way it looks, how it feels. So this is one of my favorite aircrafts. Then we got the odd one-off with double propellers. And then we have a Cessna Citation jet, which is actually pretty fast. And then one of these, which actually handles quite nicely. So those are all your detestable hate has reached its limit. So yeah, that's what you get there. I'm assuming liveries are going to come too, and the reason I'm spreading these rumors is because there's a word right here, liveries. But when you click on it, there's no other, like there's nothing to click on. But the mere fact that that option is there gives me reason to believe someday you'll be able to pick different colored looking ones and whatever. So that's all the aircrafts that you can choose. And as for the world, you can just go wherever the hell you want. I just have to remember where I was. It was somewhere... Yeah, it was the Dozier Pyramid. Trust me, I'll remember that. Because when you go down here, there's that little thing here. And it's like right in there. I'll have to fly back to that building someday. But yeah. Alright, I'm going to play some Skater XL. And yeah. Show you what the game is like now with today's update. But I gotta say, this game, pretty addicting. Again, for me, at least. I know it's not everybody's cup of tea there. Yeah, it runs nicer. Watch it not run nice now, but it should. It felt different, too. Because like, it's just that little bit smoother. Now, it doesn't mean it's perfect, but it just shows you what an update can do. It's huge. So again, I jacked up to TAA anti-aliasing. TAA is a lot higher. FXAA is the weakest one. SMAA is sort of like in the middle. So I got a mod for that. And I actually have my settings actually on ultra. I normally had them on medium to high. So I did a lot to increase the, the graphics in this game. And it makes a difference. I can definitely tell when I'm playing. It just, you know what I mean? Like, it might only be like 10 or 15% more better looking, but I can notice it, like it's there. It just looks a little bit more polished, the jagged edges are not as pronounced. Come on, you little bastard. There we go. Now, it's not perfect, like I said. There's still going to be some spots that you get the odd dip. And it might change a little bit from map to map. When was this game made? Originally, it came out over a year and a half ago. That's how long it's been in early access. But it's just recently come out, not long ago. Oh, I think I see what's going on. Hard to say. Wow, that was painful. There's a setting that it's kind of like a mod, but I don't remember. I just went through that railing. I feel like Patrick Swayze in the movie Ghost. Probably nobody in here is going to know that reference, but that's okay. I knew what I meant. Look at the tracer behind my foot. See how there's like a tracer effect? I used to not have that on. You kind of see it there behind my foot. I don't know what you call that. Well, it's kind of like a blur thing. It's kind of cool. I used to not like it because it really affected the performance of your game. But I don't know if you can tell in the stream. But it's just smoother. It's not perfect again. There's still a little bit of, the odd little jank. But considering I've got the graphics jacked right up, and it's smoother than it's ever been, tells you how significant one update can be. Hello, how's it going, Aju? Alright, I'm going to try a different map, because this is one of the larger maps. I like this one. For some Skater XL fans, they might get bored of this map. I know I say this all the time, because this map's been around for like almost 2 years, so it's kind of like, it's been played out. But I don't know, I like this map. I like the colors, the layout of it. Man, some people on YouTube are funny. Some of the comments I get. I guess I'll tell you now because I brought it up. So I do like patch notes, video game updates to keep people in the loop with some of the more, popular games. When updates come out, because updates can make a huge difference to a game, like Skater XL, for example. Even if the update didn't actually bring much in terms of long-ass patch notes, right? It's still significant to mention. So I have a video that a guy commented on, and he goes, "This doesn't explain in great depth what any of these changes are. All you did was tell us what the patch notes were." And I'm like, that's the point of the video. To bring awareness that an update is out. Not all games automatically update on their own, even when you set them to do so. especially on PS4. It's to bring awareness. As a bonus, I'll narrate them because I have a small niche group of people that rather listen to me, I know it sounds crazy, read out the patch notes than having to read them themselves. And this guy's like, you're wasting our time. All you did was sat there practicing how to read. I was like, what? Anyway, so I just told him it's just to bring the awareness that the update's out and all that, and I'm just narrating what the goddamn patch notes say. Oh, that's what you were doing. Okay, that's kind of what I thought. I just didn't want to assume. I'm like, oh my god, dude. I even explained it in the video. Anyways, that's, you know. How you get internet there, I don't know, tell me. My internet provider came. Well, there's a lot in Canada. Why do you need to know mine? To be honest with you, you're always asking me weird stuff. You ask me to whistle, you ask me to dance, you ask me to sing. There's tons of ISPs in Canada, and to be honest with you, they're all the same. They all pretty much provide the same crap for about the same price. There's really no difference between them. I've tried like 3 or 4 different ones. You wouldn't be able to tell the difference between them. My mind, when I got a notification... Oh! Ooh, nice. But anyhow, I don't know if you're paying attention. But, like I say, it's not perfect, but I don't know if you're able to tell anybody that's in here that it's just a little bit more fluid, a little smoother. Ooh. Yeah, so... It is. It is. But I like the gameplay in this game more than Skate 3. I like the map in Skate 3 more, because it's bigger, it's open world, there's NPCs, there's other skaters. This one, it's like, you know, you survive the zombie apocalypse and you're the last person on the planet. And you just go from map to map. But it's still a lot of fun. Or at least to me it is, and some other people. Yeah, so Bell for internet, you know, for home phone versus like Rogers and all the other ones. It kind of just depends, really. I mean, some people or some companies, I don't know, it's kind of hard to explain. If you live like in the is it the suburbs or a rural area? I always forget the difference between one or the other. Where you're on the outskirts of a town. If you live on the outskirts of town and you're like kind of like in the country, then you would want to be with Bell for cell phone service because they provide service. Their towers give you service. 2 out of 4 bars or 2 out of 5 bars. Whereas if you're with Rogers, you'll get 0 because they're not as good for those smaller areas. So it's not that they're better, it's just the service is there, right? But now they're doing a thing where they're sharing their towers a lot more. It's a law in Canada. So it shouldn't really matter what company you're with. It's just all about that person you get on the phone for customer service. I've dealt with both Rogers, Bell, Videotron, all these other ones for decades. I'm talking over 25, 30 years. I'm going to go play Among Us. I'm tired. Sounds good, Void. And yeah, and when it comes to the internet, You know, Rogers has a pretty cool little gimmick there, all in one with the cable. Yeah, it's just super fast. I've got, like I said, a 1 gigabyte wired connection. And yeah. So for internet, I kind of prefer the technology that Rogers uses over Bell for the internet. Aju, are you looking to get internet in Canada or something? I'm just wondering why you're so curious. How much I pay. Who's my ISP provider? It's not that it's a secret or anything, it's just it's not really going to help you do anything. I knew people who used to change their phone numbers to Quebec area codes so they could get the cheap plans because their Videotron drove down. Yeah. Yeah, there's a lot of things in Quebec that are a little bit cheaper. But then there's other things that's more expensive, and sometimes it kind of balances out, and yeah. If I can just find out how much he pays and who he's with, I'm one step closer. I'm just curious why you're so curious. But anyways, my internet's free, so psht. Now the answer to the question, how? That I'm not gonna answer. Well, just comparing is $2 per month. I don't pay anything. Honest to God, I don't pay nothing. Hey, how's it going, Rogue Jedi? You missed some ultra setting Microsoft Flight Simulator 2020. Now I'm playing some Skater XL more predominantly because, well, I haven't played any yet. And there was a pretty big update, 1.5 gigabytes for a game that was already only about 7 or 8 gigs. And it's performing a lot better. It's a lot smoother. It feels more fluid. And I'm also able to crank up the graphics from medium to ultra and crank up the anti-aliasing to the highest version. And it's just kind of overall making it that much more enjoyable. I'm actually enjoying the game just that little bit more. And I was already enjoying it tremendously to begin with for anybody who even remotely knows me. This is like one of my like go-to sort of chill games where I just ramble on and... What are you up to? $2 per month here in India. Like two rupees? I'm not trying to be funny, but isn't India like in rupees or something like that? Or I forget what someone told me. Like whatever your currency is. That's a little bit of a delayed reaction there, Junior D. And referring to my comment about the guy on YouTube that was complaining why I was reading the patch notes, and he's like, it's not explaining anything. I'm like, it's explaining what the developers did to the video game in their update. Didn't realize I was supposed to elaborate on that. Furthermore, fixed an issue with hair clipping through your t-shirt. Like, that kind of says it all. Didn't realize I had, you know what I mean, had to go into further detail. So you know those times when your hair looks like it's going through your t-shirt? Yeah, that's known as clipping. Like, what? So the guy was expecting me to do that, to elaborate on it. If you visit, tell me now. I'm a travel freak. Yeah. So, unfortunately, don't take this the wrong way. I don't think in this lifetime we're ever going to meet. I don't plan on ever going on an airplane ever again. I've had a few close calls, bad experiences on airplanes. I've been on planes more times than you'll ever imagine in real life. I will probably die way before I ever get on an airplane again. Oh, the nut shot. That was pretty sweet. That was the nutcracker. I want to see that again. Just because I'm sadistic like that. Ooh. Just imagine. In real life, someone's done that before and you know it. Look at that ankle. Wow, even that should have hurt. Look at that foot. Oh, wow. But the look on his face. He's a creeper. Anyhow. Oh yeah, the Taj Mahal. Yeah. Oh, like I said, in a different world, you know, I would have loved to have visited more than I've already visited, but unfortunately, Microsoft Flight Simulator, Google Street Maps is probably the only traveling I'm gonna do. Virtual traveling, you know what I mean? Nice. Look how far we've come with Microsoft Flight Simulator. Can you imagine Microsoft Flight Simulator another 14, 15 years from now? Look at how far we've come. In 15 years from now, we're going to have, like, our own Google Street View. Like, from a video game, you'll be able to see, like, every square inch of people's homes in real life time. Well, maybe not quite, but it's going to be insane. Things are already insane as it is. Anyhow, I seriously can't get over how smooth the game is now. And on an extra 2 levels of graphics on top of that. I'm actually, like, pretty blown away by that. Headland Streets. Yeah, I'll do a little bit of this because I like skating in the bowl, even though this map is a little wonky. There's that blinking bush. That one here usually blinks out of control. You can see how it's darker, how it stands out from the rest. Let's see if I can do this still. Damn it. What the hell was that? Wow. Alright, let me see if I can do better. There's a trick to it. Probably not going to be buying that for quite a while. I'm starting to run out of cash pretty bad. And I'm on the verge of, like, having to scrounge for cash to get Marvel Avengers. This isn't working as well as I was hoping. That's interesting. There we go. That's what I was looking for, right there. There we go. That's what I was looking for. There's the magic. Look at that claw right there. That's the next thumbnail. There it is. Santiago. How's it going? Well, I usually don't play games on command like that. Actually, I never do. But what makes you think I even have that game? Holy cow. That's hilarious. Look how far he flew. Oh, and he smacked the tree. That's what made him flip. Look at that. That looks creepy. Oh, and he got clotheslined in the tree. And then he just fell through the earth. He got swallowed. There must be like a sinkhole over here or something. Wow. Anyways. Yeah, games, there's certain games that, I like. But I wouldn't stream them just because they're kind of weird to stream. Sims is one of those weird games where it requires my utmost attention. I wouldn't be able to adequately play it in any remote kind of entertaining way whatsoever. It's actually probably one of the hardest games for me to ever contemplate streaming, to be honest. I might in a few minutes check out something else. I gotta see about my character. I don't want to neglect my World of Warcraft character, but when I used to play this map in the bowl, it was not this fluid at all. There was a lot of lag. And again, I used to play it on medium or on ultra again. And I've increased the anti-aliasing even further, and it's much smoother than it was before. So yeah, definitely this update made a huge difference. Like, that's really, really good. There's a little bit of a jitter there. That still happens from time to time. But definitely not as often. Is Goy that thing where you're in the bag with the hammer? Is that game? It looks boring as shit, to be honest with you. Alright. So that was fun. I'm loving the update. Let me check out what's going on here. Ah, crap. I just missed it. Wait, it rolled over. Oh, shit. Okay, so I do have to do something. Yeah. So this is a joke, but the next time you tell me I should play Goy, I'll stuff you in that bag, and you'll get a bonk in the head with the hammer. And I'll toss you off the cliff. But how is Goy free, though? I'll just check really quick. Oh, there's a new postal? Really? Huh. That game was pretty wild. Yeah, no. Not on stream, at least. You know what I'm saying? The Pirate Bay edition is always free. How is it? Oh, come on. I think I wished list it. This game I really want to check out. This game looks like it would be a lot of fun and it's on sale, but like I said, I got to, there it is. It's not free. You can get Goy for free, though. Yeah, he probably meant the Pirate Bay edition. Yeah, see that water? The next time, he's gonna go in that bag, tied, bonked in the head with that mallet, and then tossed in the water. And then his challenge will be getting out before he drowns. That was sadistic. But yeah, it seems like it'd be a funny kind of game. This I'm curious about. Because the third one looked kind of cool. Look at this guy telling the other guy how to play. Stop killing everyone. See, I'm gonna be a real asshole. I can't stand a dude like that. That's all like off-centered. Way off in a corner. Big ol' square thing and donate on PayPal. A fucking third of his screen, or maybe a quarter, is about donating to him. Now, don't get me wrong, this could end up being a developer or something. But I'm just being an asshole. I'm just being straight. This is clutter. Like, zoom in your face so we can see you. Blur out the background. Do something. Take some of that money from your donations. Straighten out your fucking cap. Your microphone. Get a background going on there. Zoom in so we could see you better, but make your window smaller. I'm just OCD like that, you know what I mean? Like, that drives me batshit crazy. And that's why I couldn't watch a guy like that. No matter how funny he is, I'm an asshole like that. I can't do it. Because I have really bad OCD, right? And things that are like off-centered and too distracting in the background, it just drives me nuts. I can't do it. Nope. Bye-bye. But this game looks interesting. I think I played the second or the third one. But it's just that really goofy one. You can run around, you can pee on people. You can just do some really stupid stuff. Just some silly, goofy stuff. And I like doing silly, goofy stuff. Hey, Phil, you got in... Hey, Phil, just got in. Oh, I'd love to see you play Postal. Never saw that line. Yeah, I'd love to see me play it too. But unfortunately, I would love to see me with $18.23 Canadian. Yeah. I'll probably have to wait till the... in another 4 days, I think I get paid from YouTube a little bit. And then I got to buy Madden 21 because that's a huge title coming out. I'm going to be covering that for a little bit, trying to practice and get better. But yeah, I'm into this kind of goofy stuff, right? Like, you know, putting gasoline in your super soaker and setting people on fire because I'm nutty like that. Oh, I mean, I should be good, Gil, but I'm hoping I am. Like I said, I'm not one of those guys that's like, okay, guys, we're going to need to meet this goal here or the stream's going to have to end. You understand what I'm saying? I think he just urinated all over him. But yeah, it's goofy, it's silly. He just electrocuted him there. But this looks oh yeah, that's totally my kind of game. Oh, let's take what? Is there dismemberment? No. His head went flying off. It shattered into like a million pieces. Oh. That looks brutal. Oh my god, an exploding kitty. You could see the bones sticking out of his shoulder. Oh my god. Sorry. I don't know. It's a part of my personality. I like silly, stupid things like this sometimes. Not all the time, but a game, oh yeah. I just put it on my wish list. Yeah, I know. That's the kind of game, oh yeah. That's the kind of game I could see. And yes, I'm winching in pain because I did P90X, if you know what that workout program is. I was jogging earlier and my pecs were moving and they were so sore from all the push-ups I did that I was in so much pain. It's crazy. Yeah, that just looks crazy. What? Wait, what was that? Was that something stuck in the cat's buttocks? Oh, wow. It's almost like Borderlands. Like in terms of the graphical color palette style-ish, sorta, kinda. It's $18. Oh my god, you can run people over. You can run people over. On a cart, on an electric cart, like a granny cart. Where do I sign up? And he ran over a cop. Oh, wow. Oh, that looks good. Oh, P90X, man, it's hard. Like, wow. It's so good. I'm in so much pain. It feels so good. Sorry, I'm almost... I don't want to play the music so my video will get unmonetized. This is a continuation to the... Oh, you can kick him in the nuts. You could piss? That's great. Oh, this game looks hilarious. Oh my god. Oh, oh, wow. Yeah, this... Oh, man. Just the ragdoll physics and everything. And then the Super Soaker water gun with the gasoline in it. Dual wielding AK-47s. Wow. The Mad Hatter version of Borderlands. Yeah, yeah. Because it's got that Borderlands-ish kind of, like I said, sort of, not really, but look to it. At least it... No, whatever. I'll clip out the video later if I get unmonetized. That happens sometimes. Yeah, for a goofy game like that, and it seems to run fairly decent. 15 American dollars, 18 Canadian. Yeah, it's not too bad. Expires on the 26th. Huh. Let me just get into some action, sorry. Let me just get into... I might even do some Call of Duty. I'm kind of all over the place right now. This is what happens with ADHD, like serious thing. My brain can sometimes just go like... It's like an overload of information. That's really what it is. I've had a lot of people ask what ADHD is because they've heard of ADD, but they haven't heard of the HD. It's high definition. No, it's the hyperactivity part. It's where sometimes your brain just goes out of whack and it just like... And then you can't keep up with your own thoughts because they're just all over the place. So I'm not too sure what I'm going to do in here, but I do know there's some stuff I got to do. In the meantime, I want to get this out of the way. Because these can take 12 to 20 minutes to queue up for. I've had a ton of fun doing Battlegrounds in World of Warcraft. Is it bad that I still hate hurting animals even if it... No, there's nothing wrong with that. I love killing them. Because it's a video game. You know what I mean?
What do you ask of these Andalari? Our
I
kingdom
feel like
will
this
be
game is
defended.
just a smidgen on the low side. Just a little bit. Ah, it's the music. That's what it was. Okay. That should be good, okay.
Greetings. Watch yourself.
Now I'm going to turn on my console, because what I might do is that thing I told you guys about before, where I'm not always going to just talk and fly around and do nothing while waiting for a battleground, because I don't think people would really like that, unless I'm doing, like, storytelling. So this, like, one time, you know, I was over here and that happened, whatever. But I plan on sometimes playing a console game and waiting for the battleground to pop, so there's always kind of something going on. I hate... Oh, zip it, Granny. Yeah, I hate ADD, aka the boring version of what you have. Yeah. I mean, you could probably see it sometimes, because I could be all like, yeah, so today we're gonna... Oh, and then... And it's, what? And then people are like, I thought the dude said he's been clean for 20 years. You know, so... Because I still get asked that sometimes. Are you sure you're clean, bro? I'm like, oh, I'm clean. Trust me, I was in the shower for a half hour. I'm as clean as it gets. But I did cap it, unless I checked it yesterday and I just don't remember. Because we're Wednesday, so yesterday I don't recall doing this. But I'm pretty sure I capped my bar last week. It's possible I didn't cap it. So to recap really quick, I've been at 450 for a long time. That's my average item level. 452 is the average. 500 is the highest. If someone's even at 465, they could probably give me a pretty nasty ass whooping. That's how significant an extra 10 item level is. So my average gear that I actually have equipped on me is actually 445. And last week I found a way to get a 460 piece, which is higher than 465. Switching one piece actually increases my overall number by 1. So if I replace 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, I could go up to like 465, which is huge. Hello, Void. That's it. Zest fully clean. Yeah, so I'm really excited about that. And this bar, I've been talking about this a lot in my streams. I keep getting a 445, keep getting a 445 every time I cap it. After I cap this and I get that trinket, there's going to be another bar. I'm going to have to fill it again. It's going to give me the boots, 445. The time after that, 460 weapon. So, slowly, soon, the more I play, the more I could keep filling these bars up. Because normally you can only fill up the bar once a week. But because I'm on a catch-up and I didn't play for several months, the game says, hey, this guy hasn't capped in months. We'll let him continuously, as long as he's able to get the points, keep filling up the bar over and over and over again until I'm fully caught up. So that's why I do the battlegrounds. If I win, I get more conquest. When I do those boring invasions there, where I go around picking berries and mushrooms and doing a few things, those build my conquest points, so that's why I do those. They save me a lot of hours having to ground out battlegrounds. So I'm really excited about that. I don't know what Pixel Gun 3D is, but I really want to get that Postal game. I'm going to have to seriously look into that. So we're going to go somewhere quiet. I'm debating if I want to fly somewhere and show you like an old dungeon I used to do. What should I do? Should I play a match of UFC? Or just pick a random dungeon I used to do just to show you what it looks like? While we're waiting for this battleground to pop. It's on a timer. We probably got another 7 minutes, to be honest, before we get a battle going. Another 5 to 7 minutes. It's like a first-person game with good weapons and mini-games and more modes. Yeah, I play some mobile games. There's some nice stuff out there.
Do not concern yourself with a few petty crimes. We have far more important matters to address.
So it's up to you for 5 minutes. Actually, I couldn't really do much in 5 minutes, to be honest. I can literally just kind of fly around and do a lot of nothing. Or I can try to do that thing again where you hear nothing, and then I'll hear the pop when the game comes. Or when the battleground comes in the game. I just have to remember to switch. Yeah, I'll see if I can sneak in a match. Oh man, I'm really excited for this game. I've played it a lot, as some people know. I just can't wait for it. Comes out on the same damn day as Tony Hawk and NBA 2K. I'm gonna be so overwhelmed. 3 huge games coming out on the same day. I don't know how I'm gonna do it. Why do I have an exclamation mark? Oh, is that my stupid, Yeah, the PS4 has a terrible thing. Let me go back to my YouTube here. Sorry. There's been a bit of a glitch since I moved my external storage. You know, the USB plug in the back of my PS4 Pro. For some odd reason, even when I shut it down properly, all my games on the external hard drive, they don't seem to pick up properly. It's kind of interesting. Devices. Huh. Interesting. Now, while we're here, I don't know how the whole mouse keyboard thing would actually work. Would that actually allow me to play first-person shooter games with a mouse and keyboard just as good as a computer? Because that's a huge reason why I prefer computer. It's not because of the graphics, it's because of the mouse and keyboard. Yeah, so I'm having problems again, sorry, with my external drive. Huh. That is so dumb. When I plug it in the front, I have less issues, but again, it's OCD. I don't like seeing that cord from my pocket external hard drive, like the wire dangling through the front, taking up one of my ports. I like having the hard drive sitting at the back on top of my PS4, and then I hook the wire behind it in the back USB port. But for some reason, ever since I've done that, it doesn't seem to read it properly. Huh. Fuck. Give me a second, I just need to, like, stand up. But you know what I should probably do first, to be honest? Let me just restart my PS4 and see if that works. So for the few people that are in here, are there any games anyone is excited about to see that's coming out soon? Or that just recently come out that you're excited about? Whether it's Skater XL or Microsoft Flight Simulator, the new golf game coming out in a couple of days, or Madden that's coming out in about 5 or 6 days, or any of that? I'm just excited for all the games, to be honest. The golf one, the NBA, the football, the Marvel to come out. I'm going to have so much to talk about and play. It's going to be a lot of fun. See, it's looking for that hard drive now. Oh, there we go. Nope. Still got the exclamation mark. This is really annoying. Ah, but it's starting to read it. You see that? It just needed to reset. Come on. That's by far the PlayStation's biggest weakness, is the crap support for an external hard drive. I like the Friday the 13th screensaver. It's not a Friday the 13th screensaver, I don't think. But yeah, it looks cool, eh? Yeah, it's pretty neat. Alright, that's enough of that. So yeah, Gil or anyone else in here, are you excited about any games coming out? Like, I'm really pumped for Marvel. Like, I can't wait to play it again. Like, I'm really looking forward to it. Maybe playing co-op with a couple of people, assuming I can afford the game. Because like I said, on the same day, NBA 2K comes out. I gotta talk about that. It's one of my biggest hit videos on my entire YouTube channel. And then there's the Tony Hawk that comes out that I've already pre-ordered so that I could play the demo. I'm gonna enjoy that for sure. St. Louis Mafia. I'm happy for a lot of games coming out this year, but Gran Turismo PS5, big racing fan, yeah. Yeah, the Gran Turismos, they're definitely some pretty decent games. I used to play the old ones on the original PlayStation. I'm a little bit more of a Forza kind of guy, but nice to see PlayStation get a decent racer for sure. Yeah, Marvel, you know, it got a lot of flack, and you can't argue with how somebody feels. If somebody feels the game is bland and the fighting is crap, then it is crap, because that's how they feel. You know what I mean? There isn't anything you can tell someone that's going to all of a sudden make them go, oh no, you're right, the combat is really amazing. So, but I was just blown away by the amount of hate it got, and then I played it, I tried all the characters that were given to you in the beta, and I was like, wow, this is actually so much more fun than I ever realized, and I found myself wanting to replay the missions, and it, to this day, Marvel Avengers, except for Microsoft Flight Simulator 2020, which is a quick runner-up, is the longest game I've ever streamed non-stop without any interruptions and without going to another game. I've seen people getting the ban hammer on Forza since all this 2020 stuff from other YouTubers. Banned for what? Like hacking money in the game? Cyberpunk 2077 has got me pumped. You might have noticed I'm a Respawn fanboy. Yeah. Yeah, Cyberpunk looks good. I just haven't looked much into it or gotten all hyped up on it because it's like over there, time-wise. Assassin's Creed Valhalla, that's over there. Madden is right around the corner. NBA 2K right around the corner. You know what I mean? Like, it's like literally like a week and a half away-ish kind of thing. just a few weeks away. Things that are a few months away, I don't get too hyped up on. It's like I'll worry about you once the initial excitement wore off from all the other games that are coming out. I'm going to check on my World of Warcraft here. That is a pretty neat system, though, where I play a console game, do some action, whatever game it might be, while I'm waiting for World of Warcraft in case I don't feel like just flying around and talking and doing nothing. And then once it pops, boom, I get right into the action. And because I love playing Skater XL, but I don't own it on console, I wish I had it on PS4. It would be a pretty good game, I think, to have on the PS4. I would play Skater XL on my PS4 while waiting for World of Warcraft Battlegrounds to pop. Yeah, Legends WWE game only would be fun. The last couple of 2K games, they have quite a few Legends, but yeah. I can't wait for the Battlegrounds one to come out on September 18th. But again, that's still like a month away. A month and a day, or 1 day less a month. Whatever. It's out next month. So I'm still excited for that, but... Oh, like paint jobs, etc. Some top YouTubers was talking about it, and how the leader... Oh, because you're messing around with the leaderboard. Yeah. I never gave a monkey's ass about frickin' leaderboards and all that shit, even if I actually did decent on some of them. And how is the Microsoft Flight Sim 2020? What would you rate the game? I'm terrible at rating the game, but I'll tell you this. I noticed your skater has the same shorts as your UFC fighter. It's like your trademark look. Yeah. Looking, I just like really outlandish stuff, like really bright, loud, obnoxious colors, because it reflects me, loud and obnoxious, so it's kind of really fitting. Microsoft Flight Simulator is amazing. I think it's not the most well optimized. It's quite demanding on a person's computer and requires quite a bit to kind of get the game jacked up. That said, it does look good on low for lower end computers. And it's one of those games where if you lock it at 30 frames from your graphics card and not inside the game, because that one's glitched and it doesn't work, to lock your frames at 30, you don't need 60 frames in that game. It's pretty decent. It's a little janky when you're at the airports. You're getting a little close to the ground, and it's got to render all the buildings and the trees. Once you get like a couple thousand feet up in the air, you can still see down below. It looks good. It's fairly clean. It's fairly smooth. It feels like a beta that got out of early access, that's nearing the end of the beta phase, transitioning into retail, but that ends up being our retail. The load times are horrendous. I have the game on an SSD, and the load times on an SSD make the game feel like what it should be normally on a mechanical hard drive. So based on all that flip-flopping back and forth, at the end of the day, Microsoft Flight Simulator 2020 is one of the rarest games I've played in recent history that I had still so much fun with it that I went an entire day and a half straight without touching any other of my games that I normally default to, even for 10, 15, 20 minutes. So that kind of tells you something. I'm blown away by the evolution of the series, despite the fact that there's some really crappy parts about it. But yeah, that's why I don't give games like a scoring system, because I don't know. It's just, I wouldn't know how to do it. What I do, don't mind me, Chandler Bing moment from Friends. Inside joke. It's on PC only right now. And the Xbox Game Pass for PC is $1. It's $1. Seriously. For $1. You get unlimited game time for a month to play Flight Simulator 2020. So what I say is, everybody that's even remotely interested in that kind of game, pay the $1. If I had it, I'd give it to you, but I don't. But it's amazing. Get the Game Pass for PC for $1. It's insane. And you're going to have such a better time to figure out if you can adjust the game graphically to your liking so that it's still fairly playable. And that's what I'm juggling with. We have so much in common. Rock bright colors all the time. Yeah. By the time I get this match going, our World of Warcraft thing's going to be ready. But yeah, I've always been like that my whole life. I used to wear like bright shirts, shorts like that. I might be a little rusty here. Oh, Jesus. You're making me look bad.
The 205-pound king. He has successfully defended this title in the past, and now looking to
Come get
defend
these
the belt
knees.
again against the #1 contender,
Well, that was my
who is
foot, but...
ubiquitously regarded as the #1 guy he will have faced on this championship run. Good series of strikes by him there.
Oh, wrong button for the block.
Active, keeping busy, doing great work. Ooh, big shot lands.
Big knee lands there. Oh,
You know you want that knee.
now goes in and secures the takedown.
Well, he hasn't secured shit yet.
All right, well, he continues to manhandle him here on the ground. Now maybe trying to get to a choke position here, DC.
Oh yeah, I could choke him here. Sounds like a great idea.
Back mount now. Looks like he's trying for a submission now.
He's gonna attack armbar here.
Yeah, I won't be able to get him here. I wish there was a way to
You gotta
cancel the
recognize
move.
that when a guy starts to put his feet on your hips, you gotta move him off, and you gotta cover. You can't be off to an angle. It's in there deep. There you go.
The sheer will is really remarkable to watch.
Hey, hey,
The
hey.
guy's got armbar. He's attacking it on him. He's attacking armbar now.
Ah, that didn't work. The slam part.
Continuing to try to manipulate the head here. Well, you gotta stay busy on the bottom. He's doing it here. Nice punch. Somehow stays in the fight.
Come on.
And they both stand up.
Not for long.
He's out of the kicking range.
Oh.
So he'll change his stance.
Oh,
Oh, you want to play that?
Man.
Oh, big punch lands.
Oh, and there's the double leg takedown for him. Beautiful.
No, he's going to get this kneecap right in the chin.
Oh, he's back up again. You gotta like that. And a nice job at least staying upright on that. Single collar tie now. Well, if you like Muay Thai striking, this might be your moment in this fight as he gets the
Come
tie
on.
clinch.
This is a massive moment for this fighter. He is a great Muay Thai fighter. Look for him to go knee, and then try to land a big
Oh, this
one
guy
to
ain't
the head.
playing around.
Tosses him down. Now we'll see if he can advance
I still
position.
don't know how to do the
Right
hip
into
toss.
side control.
10
Wow.
seconds to go.
I normally end him in the first round.
Oh, how about the speed on that reversal?
Ah.
I know you can get out of some bad spots, but not with that type of speed.
You cannot allow him to get leverage on the bottom. What a sweep.
All right, so an entertaining 5 minutes. Let's look back at some of the highlights, DC, and I'd imagine a lot of these replays are going to be rooted in that kicking game that was on full display.
Absolutely. You're gonna
See,
a
this
lot of
feels a
different
little
techniques,
less easy
but
now.
The kicking was the key to him getting ahead in this fight. He's out ahead now. He needs to stay the course and continue to do that.
All right.
Second round underway.
You don't really stand after you take a head kick like this.
Told you were going to get that fucking knee.
Even be on his feet right now.
I got busted up a bit there.
All right, let's get you some replays now. Certainly a lot for our replay guys to work with in the truck. This was a clinic tonight
I love
in terms
that.
of mixed martial arts acumen in every realm of the game.
And
Just
once he
like
got to
the
top,
the
he started
ragdoll
to
physics
land
or whatever you
full
call it
ground
when they
and pound
fall.
until the fight was called dominant performance from the top position.
Here's Bruce Buffer.
Look at Dana White. How creepy he looks.
At 12 seconds of round number 2.
He's all like,
The winner by knockout and still the undisputed UFC light heavyweight
he's a creeper.
champion of the world, Assassin.
And still UFC light heavyweight champion of the world. Big effort out of him tonight, and he remains the...
But yeah, at some point I'm going to buy Skater XL on PS4 when I can afford it, maybe in like another month and a half or something. And it'll be like that game that I go to on the console, so I'm not running 2 PC games at the same time while I'm waiting for a Battleground to pop. It should be up soon. Any minute, I'm assuming. I'll probably switch it back over quickly. It's probably coming close to a Battleground now. It's streaming almost 2 hours, yeah. I'll do that Battleground. 40-0. Nice. Yeah, I'll just kind of leave it there for now. I'll switch over the thing in a moment, so I don't forget like I've done before. Console off, PC on. There we go. Yeah, see? It looks like I actually missed. Did you guys hear that sound? Because I actually missed my Battleground. I must have been so into my match that I didn't hear it. That's actually kind of odd. 1500 honor. I don't care about that. So to give you a bit of a recap, this used to be a world PvP event that happened quite a few times a day back in Wrath of the Lich King. Back in 2008 to 2010. So literally a dozen years ago. In recent memory, what was I going to say? They turned it into a Battleground. So that's actually kind of cool. Who the hell? Oh, I thought that was a whisper at first. Because that's the color of, real ID friends. So yeah, this is a pretty huge battle. Oh yeah. I love this game. You know, I don't die much. I do decent considering my gear's not all that great. I just do so much better than I do in, like, Call of Duty. I love Call of Duty, but I suck at that game. I have a few moments here and there where I do a little above average, but as a whole, I'm just not all doing that great. I should have just gotten on a regular mount. Now, these are NPCs here, but... they actually count towards my quest. That if I finish it, I'll get some more conquest. So I can cap my bar. I know why he's running off. Most people need this quest. I'm getting my ass kicked from the, those turret things over there. Yeah, I'm dead. Oh man, I got like 30 health left. Whew. And I'm dead. Wow. I think I have the quest for it at least. No. I thought I saw it. Reward, please, if there is one. Alright. Yeah, I don't know if there's anybody in here by any chance that's ever played World of Warcraft back in the day. I know Wrath of the Lich King is one of the most popular expansions that were one of the last ones some people played before they quit. Hard to believe it's been a decade plus since that. Conquest. Whoops. Yeah, I don't have the quest. Oh well. It's kind of like domination in Call of Duty a little bit, where you gotta hold some strategic points. Oh wow, there's a lot of people over there. Okay. Let's get into some action. That's a huge... You could see how slow it takes my character to move. So that's the only downfall with this, is sometimes it could be a little bit slower in a big battleground to see some action, but yeah, for some reason I missed. Where are all these guys going? Well, there's no action over there. Definitely off to a bit of a slow start. That's why I'm trying to get over to where the action is, even if they need more help elsewhere. Now what happens, oh, I could see them all in the distance, is I'll zerg a spot and then all of a sudden, there's like a bunch of alliance. And then I get smashed. But yeah, these big battlegrounds though, they're pretty fun. They're fairly laid back. They're not high-strung like Call of Duty, but I'm starting to learn to relax a bit more in Call of Duty, which is a huge thing. I could never do that before. I couldn't just like relax and enjoy the game. Got a little bit of action there. But those vehicles will screw you up. Yeah, I'm dead. Those catapult things, they're nasty. Yeah. When I don't stream, I'm not recording, I'm not talking, and I'm relaxing. I really am a little bit better. Not like night and day better, but it's noticeable. It's noticeable. I die a little bit less, I get a couple of extra kills. There's definitely a difference in my performance. But this is like, this has to be like one of my #1 games of all time for streaming. Or just playing in general. Come on. And he's gone. Nice. Oh, just in the nick of time. Ouch, that hurts. Yeah, those catapults? Wow. Madness. If, teammates are talking to me too much in Apex, I play terribly, but without yeah. Oh, yeah. I know some people, it doesn't affect them. But me, it's not an excuse. It makes a huge... Well, not a huge difference, but... It makes a difference. Like I said, it's noticeable. Yeah, this battleground, I mean, I enjoy it because it's nostalgic. But from another standpoint, it's boring. This one in particular, I mean... There's just other battlegrounds I prefer for an epic battleground, but it's definitely not too terrible. Nice. Got another one. Peekaboo. Ah, you little punk. Rogue's name Dirty Tampon? Like, come on. That's not even funny. Yeah, those catapults. Insane damage. That's not even normal. But that was such an important push right now. Ah. Is it that way for you in WoW too? We're talking break. In World of Warcraft, not really, because it's not high-strung enough. It's not like one wrong move, one wrong distraction, and I die in 2 seconds. If I'm doing Arena, I would never stream Arenas. Arenas are so hardcore. It's like a focused 2v2 or 3v3. And that's like a very, very special thing. An Arena in World of Warcraft is 10,000 times more stressful than Call of Duty. But apart from that aspect of the game, like Arenas aside... No, this game... I could fight in this game, talk... Won't really make a difference. There isn't anything that can happen that fast in this game that a mere distraction will ruin. Sometimes what happens is when I focus more on this game, I can maybe do a bit better. Tiny bit. Not really. Sometimes I enjoy gaming without streaming, but I mean, you know, when there's just like a couple of people around, it makes it more fun, for sure, for me. If there's only like one person or no one, But it's a pretty decent trade-off, like I said. If I can kind of average a handful of people, it could be nice. Oh, wow, so they've all moved over there. See how quickly that changed? My goodness. But we're stealthed again? I mean, obviously you can see me, because I'm my own character. But they don't see me. Death Knights in recent history, in the last couple of years that they've been around. Or not Death Knights, Demon Hunters. They can see through stealth every 30 seconds for a few seconds. I kind of hate that, but whatever. Who are? Oh, you mean the group? No, they're just going after the wall. They're trying to break that wall down. We're on the offense. The Alliance is on the defense. I forget which one's which. I think defending's easier. I forget. But yeah. After this, I'll probably take a little bit of a break from streaming. I want to see if there's any other regular uploads I need to do on YouTube. I'll probably be able to come back relatively soon, but like I said, sometimes it's just nice to kind of get away, especially when I'm streaming 5, 6, 7 hours a day. You know what I mean? Like, I almost stream 40 hours a week like a full-time job. Plus, I'm busy just doing stuff in regular, everyday life. Right? So... I might try Apex again someday. I don't know. Like I said, the concept is fun. It's just overall, you know, I don't know. I just tend not to like those battle royale games. You die, you're gone. Fortnite, there's a mode that you can keep coming back. Squad battles or something. So you can, like, keep coming back, so that's not that bad, but I just can't stand, Fortnite. I'd rather play PUBG if I had to, but quite frankly, I'd just rather not play any of them. So, yeah, like I said, we're on the offense, trying to take over the keep. See, right now as I'm playing this, all I could think about is Flight Simulator. And, wanting to play Marvel Avengers. And some Call of Duty, but... that game does sometimes frustrate me. Yeah. Yeah, I really hate the building part. It's kind of dumb. This game, like I said, 15 years or whatever, it's... I've just never gotten bored of it, you know? I just really like this game. And lately, now that I've just been focusing on the one character, it's a lot less stressful. See, we broke in. We can finally push through. If we pop that gate open and touch the orb, we win. Killed him with that paw. That was funny. So all we gotta do is go in, touch the orb, and we won. Nice. Looks like we might do it. But don't forget, they can just keep spawning back here. Wicked Rosie is about to be dead, Rosie. But yeah, we need something to take down that door. See the health on the door? That little green bar? Yeah, we can't just sit around here and do nothing, because they'll just keep coming back, and... Then if they start coming in here with tanks and we get run over, we're all dead. But yeah, tanks are pretty important in this game, though. See, they're coming in to try to destroy the door so we can get in. Touch the orb, and it's game over. But easier said than done. Oh, I'm gonna grab it. My cousin told me that they added a new gun to COD that's OP and ruining the game. Do you know what he saw? No, I wish he did. So I can use it. Yeah, once this door opens and you tap the orb, it's game over. It means that the Alliance would have failed at defending the keep. Oh, we're all there's the orb. There's the orb. Quick, quick, quick. Get it down. Get it down. I want to touch the orb. I want to rub it. I want to be the reason that we win. Hurry up. Oh, it's coming. Here we go. It's all me. I got the achievement for it too. Just like that. By the way, I got 65 conquest for that. That's huge. Pretty much. And that... oh my god, I'm only missing 5 conquest. That's how much of the bar it gave me. That's huge. But anyways, that's probably going to be enough for me for at least this game. Oh man, I really want to get Postal. I keep forgetting it came out a while ago, actually. Came out all the way back in October. How am I only seeing this now? Yeah, watch the developer play. Oh, he's offline. Oh, that's what it was. There was a new update today. Okay, that's what it is. Because there hadn't been an update since middle of June-ish. Right, overview. The Borderland world is located. The Borderland world. I see what they did there. They totally know that their game kind of looks like Borderlands. Since this tile is on the border and includes a Mexican portion of the town. Yeah, this just looks like funny, silly, goofy fun. Yeah. Like, in theory, I can afford to get it, but I'm starting to walk on eggshells, is all I'm saying. I don't like being redlined right at the max. Like that golf game is coming out soon. I want it. I don't know if I'm going to buy it. By the time Madden comes out on the 25th, I should have been paid by YouTube by now. Once I get paid by YouTube, I'm kind of in the clear. But I still have to be careful because my computer's starting to get old. Hello. How's it going? And I got to start saving up some money so that I can upgrade and build a computer from scratch because mine is just so old. It's 6 years old, except for the graphics card. So I got the most expensive component out of the way, like $950. Bam, gone. I already did that earlier for like 2-3 hours. I'm about to wrap it up soon. I've already been streaming this time around for almost 2.5 hours. Just finished a WoW battleground. Why? Who's Terry Wilmot? All right, Phil, long time no see. Not gonna lie, I'm not too sure if I remember the name. I remember Tom Clark. Let me just get into maybe one more quick match on my UFC game, and then I'm gonna take a break. All right, so there's the console. Lock the PC. There we go. Why not banter with who? Sorry. Tom is a bot. Ban him. Well, usually when Tom comes in, there's usually another guy that comes in with him. They come in pairs. Tom, have you tried Flight Simulator 2020? It's on Game Pass for PC for $1. Definitely a worthwhile investment if you think it's your kind of game and that your computer might be able to handle it. It only needs to run at 30 frames a second. But yeah, Terry, I think you're the same guy that comes in with Tom, right? I haven't tried Flight Simulator. I ain't got a computer that can run it. Oh, okay. Yeah. Yeah, it is a little demanding, for sure. You think it'd be your kind of game, though, if you could run it? I know it's like a very niche thing again. Some people would find that kind of game very boring, but to me, it's actually one of my favorite types of games. Skater XL, just skating around. Flight Simulator, just flying around. Cool. Are you guys like brothers or Tom and Terry? You guys play Call of Duty as well, right? Ah, cool. Definitely don't know too many brothers or stepbrothers that get along well. I'll tell you that.
Coming up next, a matchup for the UFC Light Heavyweight Championship of the world.
Are you guys excited for any new games that are coming out soon, or ones that have just come out? Like, did you guys get a chance to play the Marvel Avengers open beta?
All right, here he is making his way to the octagon and looking to
How are
lead
you
as
stuck,
the new
Tom?
UFC Light Heavyweight Champ.
What kind of trouble did you get yourself into? Hey, CJ, how's it going?
You ready?
What in the hell is that? Yeah, no. You're getting your ass knocked out in the first round just for that.
Here we go, round one. UFC Light
I mean, I might have the
Championship
questionable
is
shorts
the
on, but
line.
that
Capacity
dance,
crowd on hand. Many
that's
are
not
ready
allowed
to see that man.
in my octagon. Get over here.
He has successfully oh, big knee. Oh!
What a fantastic strike to throw at the exact. Oh!
Well,
Now
perhaps
try
a
that
sign of
dance
things to
again.
come as he lands a kick there.
Nice kick landed by this.
What the
As he
hell?
gets close and he's out of the kicking range.
You guys are funny.
Change his stance.
I'm under the bed. Oh, you're gonna make me lose the fight.
Missed with that attempt.
Nice stick with the right hand.
All right, he'll engage in a single collar tie.
Oh,
Oh, he might be in trouble here after that big diving punch.
Oh, look at him. He's trying to get the finish. He's done. He's done.
Again, the winner here was so aggressive
Oh, man.
with his onslaught. He wanted to make sure he kept the judges out of the equation.
shit.
Mission accomplished on that front as he gets the TKO victory here tonight.
how the hell are you? How are you stuck under the bed?
All right, let's re-rack the highlight now, DC, and he's certainly going to enjoy watching this one back.
I couldn't fit under my bed.
Often and ultimately ended the night for his opponent.
He found a weakness in his opponent's game. The left kick, over and over, he was able to land it. And he was landing the strikes too with his hands, but ultimately it was the kick. that was
Look how he's got like
behind the
one eye
punch
open.
That finished the fight for him.
Bruce Buffer has
Tom,
the
what were you
official
doing under the bed?
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Dan Mergliata has called a stop to this contest at 1 minute, 25 seconds of the very first round, declaring the winner by knockout and still
Anything new, CJ?
undisputed UFC light heavyweight champion of the world, Assassin.
And still UFC light heavyweight
Sorry.
champion of the world. Big effort
Oh,
out of
man.
him tonight, and he remains the king and the standard upon which all other 205-pounders will be judged.
In the glamour division.
But how are you
205-pound
chatting on
weight class,
YouTube
he is
under the
champ.
bed
He
looking
is
for
the
something,
standard
getting
bearer.
stuck
He-
all at the same time? I mean, I can picture it in my head. Someone stuck under like a bunk bed. They're like on their iPhone or some shit watching a stream and holding it up with one hand and the other hand's like trying to lift up the bed because they're stuck. Sounds good. I forget, CJ, if you tried Microsoft Flight Simulator, if you saw me play it. I recently tried it on ultra settings at 30 frames, and it wasn't too bad. Then I dropped a few things down to high, played a lot better. Well, not a lot better, but by a couple frames. Hello, at ease. How's it going? But yeah, I'm gonna be taking a break real soon because, like I said, I've been at it 2.5 hours this time, and before that I was at it for an hour and a half. I need to stretch. Two brothers, one passion. Yeah, there's a few of them. Yeah, Tom and just crack me up. I don't know what it is with those two, but they seem like the mischiefy kind. They just come in, there's always something weird going on. One of them stuck under the bed, looking for something. I don't think I've ever had a bed my fat ass would ever have fit under. Oh, that's good. Shit, most beds I've been in, man, they got like that much clearance. Well, for now, yeah, but it's coming to an end. Submission match, the People's Champion. Gods recognize gods. Oh, I can do that one easy. No, I wouldn't go that far. Now. They're stepbrothers. I mean, you know, teach their own there. No judgment. It's 2020, but I don't think that's what they're doing. Me, I don't watch much, to be honest. I watch Seinfeld reruns. Frickin' like Friends, Sons of Anarchy. This stuck. Yeah. Will Ferrell's pretty funny. Yeah. Oh, John Jones. Oh man. I'm gonna have to knock his ass out quick. I'm tired of fighting that guy. Yeah. Oh yeah. I could have sworn, Tom, one of the last times we spoke, you were stuck again. I don't remember what it was, but I just know once in a while when they pop in, I'm always like, what are these two up to again? They just seem like the mischiefy type. There's just something about you get that impression sometimes from someone. You don't hear their voice, you don't see their facial expressions like you can see me, obviously. You just see words typed on a screen, but you still get a vibe from someone. That's the vibe I get from Tom and Terry. Mischiefy brothers that are just up to no good. Yeah, I don't know, but there's always something like, what? That's going on? Yeah. Oh, that could be possible, too. Hey, if they want to make my job easier, by all means, do it.
Coming up next, a matchup for the UFC
Oh, I know.
division title.
That was definitely the first impression I got from them when they first came in the very first time. You just kind of get, like I said, that vibe, right? Like they're up to no good, they're mischiefy.
All right, here he is making his way to the octagon.
I was born ready. Uh-oh. Can't mess around with this guy. Oh, John Jones.
Now look at him jumping in to try to get the finish.
Oh. Oh, no.
All right, so he postures up here and now figures to
Get him
down
up.
some ground strikes.
Yeah, the ground and pound will be aplenty from this position.
Come on.
Well, perhaps
Oh.
a sign of things to come as he lands a kick there.
Nice kick landed by this gentleman.
Oh.
Timing his shots nicely here, champ.
He's
That
doing
was-
a great job of mixing everything
All right,
up
I gotta stop
and using
spamming
a lot of
buttons.
diverse strikes.
Oh, that uppercut caught him.
He's hurt bad.
So holding on to him here, not doing a ton, perhaps just looking to recover.
Come on.
Wow.
Trying to grab him again.
Single collar tie now.
Right hand punch from the clinch.
Oh! Oh! And just like
There's
that,
the knee.
fight is over.
It's like a jackhammer.
Oh my goodness! What a performance!
Yeah, that right there is a high-level knockout, ladies and gentlemen. Crowd absolutely loving it. Just a perfect shot to end the fight. Landed flush. I'm not even sure his opponent saw it coming. So a
Oh, I
huge,
wouldn't
huge
joke
win
about that,
for that young fighter
Gil.
here tonight. Well, another
That
highlight
shit
for the
happens a
WBC as
lot.
we look back at that scintillating knockout.
Yeah, but the whole fight, he was landing great strikes, kicks, punches. He was doing everything right until eventually he found
Yeah,
a
that's
shot
some
that ended the fight.
crazy shit that happens a lot. But man, he's busted up with that knee. That's, oh, look at him dripping.
We go inside the octagon.
Look at that
Bruce
cut.
Buffer for the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Dan Mergliata has called a stop to this contest.
Look at that
1
cut.
minute, 53 seconds of the very first round. Declaring the winner by knockout and still.
Oh, I can have a pretty dark humor too.
UFC light
I just personally don't touch certain things when it comes to that, though. That's just me personally.
How about the knockout in defense of his title here tonight? I don't know that I've ever seen that type of reaction out of his corner. They're usually measured and tempered, but they wanted this one
I
the
like
worst way.
pigs.
They got
I
it,
cook
they
'em
got
up,
the finish, and the
put them in my
celebration
ham and
is
egg sandwich.
officially on. Congrats to the 205
Get it?
pound king.
Bacon? Haha. Just trying to be funny. Yeah, 2.5 hours. Yeah, so I'm going to take a break. I'm going to make a snack. Yeah, oh yeah, there's a lot of them in the... Oh, yeah. Oh, I could tell you some stories of cops even in Canada. I've had a few bad run-ins. Oh, I'm probably just going to make a salad. Chicken Caesar salad. You're not sure what your stepmom is? She could be a high-profile FBI agent. Well, I mean, I try. I mean, I don't have the best diet in the world, but I still have some weight to lose, as I've mentioned before, but I've lost a lot already, slowly. But I've never put back on weight I've lost, so I'm doing something semi-right. Definitely wouldn't mind toning up a lot more. But sometimes eating the foods that are healthy aren't so hard to do because of motivation, but it could be expensive to eat like super clean. Your cops wear the red uniforms, right? Who's cops now? Oh, well. Maybe. I actually wouldn't want to be that bulky, to be honest. Like, that swollen. I'd rather be, like a George St. Pierre. Yeah, the Canadian cops, the Mounties. Yeah, they have the black pants with the yellow stripe on the side. A couple of my friends, their parents are RCMP. I had started slowly getting into the lifestyle of wanting to become one of those when I was younger. Yeah. Yeah, under that pudge, man, I got a raging six-pack. But I can see two, instead of a six-pack, I got a two-pack. So there's Tupac, get it? The rapper, Tupac? But I'm two-pack, because I could see two. And if I really tense up, I could almost see the four. But the other two, they're gone. Oh yeah, they're gone. Too much weight would have to be lost for those to pop. It could be done. Like I said, I got the discipline to stay away from the crappy foods. It's, unfortunately, the cost to eat that clean is insane. I do remember the wrestler, the Mountie. Yeah. Oh, I love Tupac. He's awesome. Well, I mean, he's dead now, but, right? But yeah, no, he's pretty cool. Not too sure him and I might have gotten along, but definitely liked his music. Yeah. Or well, we won't get into that. Yeah, like I said, I'm just like, did a lot of jogging today, a lot of streaming. But yeah, I had definitely a lot of fun overall today, because I actually got to enjoy Skater XL with that new update. Man, that made a big difference. Like just how much better the game performs. It's unreal. Really, really happy about that. But yeah, I'm gonna wrap it up. And I might come back soon-ish. Not too sure. Hello, football fantastic. Do you have a brother named Soccer Fantastic? That was a corny joke. Take it easy, Tom. And Terry, stay out of trouble. Halloumi cheese. I am not too sure what halloumi cheese is. I love Illuminati. Tupac exposed the Illuminati in his music a lot. Yeah. Oh yeah, that whole Illuminati thing, don't even get me going on that. It's definitely an interesting concept that I'm open-minded to believing. Ice swallow cum. Sorry, I didn't quite get that. Holy pineapple. I got almost 200 views on this stream. I usually average like 80 to 100. It's pretty wild. Someday, if I could keep averaging a couple of 100 views a stream, and I stream 3 times a day, and I could get like 500-600 views a day, could make a difference after a month. So I'm just trying to figure out what Football Fantastic was saying. Or if it's like some kind of inside joke I don't get. I swallow cum. Yeah, over my head. I guess no comment. Alright, so like I said, I'm going to head off for a bit. I'll either be back within the hour. If not, probably in a couple of hours. Yeah, I've played Skyrim. Not in a long time, but yeah, I've played quite a bit. Take it easy, Simmy boy. Psalms 2, 1-3. Why do the heathen rage and the people imagine a vain thing? Kings of the earth set. You're making me read too much, Gil. That's nothing against isn't reading. Now I'm starting to wonder if Gil is that other guy from earlier. Oh, I see what you're saying. I was like, where's he going with this? Total War Rome? Yeah, I've played. I've played those games, yeah. I've played Skyrim and Rome too. But I still don't know what it was you were trying to say before. Yeah, no, that's fine. All right, I'm going to head off. Like I said, I'll either be back within the hour or an hour and a half. As a joke, I was saying, you know, how he just came in out of nowhere and repent your sins and, hey, have you played Skyrim? And all of a sudden, Psalms 2, 1-3, why do the heathen rate? I was like, is that the same guy? Yeah, it's because you were talking about the Illuminati thing. Yeah, it's definitely an interesting concept. It's not, in my opinion, incredibly far-fetched to believe that that could be in existence. Like I said, I'm open-minded to some stuff. There's some, like I'm not a wackadoo like Alex Jones, but you know, I do question everything. I don't just blindly believe everything I hear and see. Even if I see a video or I see a picture or I hear an audio clip, those can all be doctored. Like those deep fake videos. There was one they were demoing that made Mark Zuckerberg, the CEO of Facebook, it made him look and sound like he was saying something he actually never said. I always look, when there's propaganda and conspiracy theories, I always try to logically think of what is the motive behind all of this if it's fake. What's there to gain from it? There's got to be an incentive, a motivation for it. Usually it's some type of financial gain. And some things don't make too much sense to me, but as I research certain other things, I can kind of get why certain people would believe in certain things, and you know what I mean? So definitely, like I said, the Illuminati is not really a far-fetched thing to think that that probably does exist. Oh yeah, when I talk politics, religion, and all that, trust me, I don't do it too often because I'm usually just so busy doing gaming stuff. But if I ever get into that, I'll probably do some live streams that, believe me, nobody's going to want to be in here. It's just going to be like a free-for-all. Like, oh yeah, like those controversial topics that you don't talk about, you know, politics, religion, and money. Trust me. I'm going to talk about all of them. Why? Because apparently you're not supposed to. But it would be titled appropriately. So when you see the title, trust me, you'll know before you step foot inside whether or not it's for you. Who's Alan? I never understood shoutouts before I go there. I know I said that like 10 minutes ago. I technically do shoutouts to everybody that comes in because I usually say their name. Like, hey, the best ever, how's it going? And even sports, grown men love to fight over sports too. Yeah, I don't fight over sports. I believe what I believe. You can believe what you believe. As wacky as I might think it is, you believe it because to you, whatever it is you believe in makes sense to you. Plain and simple. Right? I'm definitely not in the business of trying to get people into not believing what they believe in. That's cool. See me, I'm just a soccer fan. You know what I mean? The teams don't really matter. I like several different teams, different players. I just like the sport. You know what I mean? I just love watching it, seeing the fans. Soccer have some of the best fans in the world. It's quite energetic. I'm kind of like that with a lot of sports, to be honest, where I don't really have like a favorite. Hockey, I kind of do have a few, but anyways, I could talk about that some other time. Oh, I don't know a lot of them in recent memory. I haven't really kept up with soccer too much. I don't tend to like players just because they're good. I'm kind of a weird sports person. I like players based on their personality, how they, handle interviews, how they interact with the fans, how they actually do in the game. I mean, sure, it's kind of cool. I just don't want to be like Messi's my favorite player because it's Messi. Everybody knows Messi, So I haven't really watched it, but in the past there's been a few odd players that I kind of liked that weren't all that popular. Yeah, most people do try to force their beliefs on others. See, me, I'm so comfortable with my beliefs, whether religious, political. I don't need other people's validation to strengthen my faith in whatever it is I believe in, right? Like I said, whether it's religious or not. That's why I just don't care what people think. They could all think I'm crazy. Great. I don't need your support, you know what I mean, to reassure myself that this is what I really believe in, you know what I mean? It's ingrained into my DNA deep, you know? Well, I don't own an Xbox, but my favorite Xbox exclusive game, if that's what you're asking, would probably be a toss-up between Forza Horizon 4 and State of Decay 2. Because those are Xboxy games, but they're also Xbox Play Anywhere titles that I play on my PC. But yeah. Oh no, for sure. Like I said, oh man. Like as a Christian, trust me, a flawed one, I'll admit. Wow. There's like a percent of people that I've met in my life that are Christians. You know what I mean? So if I based my beliefs on what other people around me believe in, that whole like getting influenced by what people believe, I wouldn't be a Christian. Trust me. 99% of the people that know I am are like, that's what they think I am. But like I said, it just doesn't bother me. Yeah, I remember you telling me. One of my best friends of 30 years is a hardcore atheist. But hey, man, we manage. Oh, I debate. Here's the thing, now that we're on this now, very lightly, because it's closing of the stream, and okay, it's not a debate. As a Christian, this is funny. Watch this now as a closing thought. I have more debates with other Christians than I do frickin' like Muslims, Jewish people, atheists, Satanists. I'm debating more with my supposed own. It's kind of really funny. I find a lot of them, at least the ones that I've come across, more combative. And because I don't come across as that Bible-thumping Christian freak, I don't get under the skin of other people with different beliefs because I'm willing to listen to them. I don't believe in the other stuff that people believe in, but I'm legit interested in what they believe in. Right? Yeah, I think so. But that's what makes a person not a bigot, right? Is when you're open-minded to other things. So, because you can still learn from people, even if you don't believe in what they believe in, you can still learn from them. You still might pick something up. Like I said, one of the biggest things I learned is when you can just be respectful of other people's opinions, no matter how wild you might think it is. Don't expect them to respect your wild belief if you can't respect them for their wild belief, right? Yeah, for real, eh? No, I get you. So, like I said, 30-some years, man, I've been really close with a friend of mine who's a hardcore atheist. And it just works. He's open-minded. I'm open-minded. It just never had an issue. I told you that story about a friend of mine, Rick. He was a satanic priest. I was a Christian. You might be surprised how well we got along and how combative I could be with other Christians. Oh, You were hanging around with Rick. He's a satanic priest. Quick, you must be cleansed with the holy water. Bitch, get that bottle away from here. It's going straight up your ass sideways with no lube. So again, I might not sound very Christian there, but the belief is still there. But don't get it twisted. I don't let the others try to influence me in how I should deal with people. What do you think? Oh boy, this conversation went sideways, eh? What do you think the difference between a Catholic and a Christian is? Real quick. Yeah, that's just really what it is. Yeah, it's, I mean, real quick there, difference between Catholic and a Christian. So I was born and raised Catholic. My family's pretty hardcore into Catholicism. It is a sect of Christianity. They believe in Jesus, the Bible, the one God. And that's generally what makes you a Christian. But they branch off into, different things. They'll pray to Mary. They'll do the rosary. They'll do the confession in the box and confessing your sins to some old pervert in a box that you can't even see, but he's probably peeping in on you to see what you're wearing that day. And to me, as a Christian, that was just ridiculous from a Christian perspective now. Because, the whole God thing, I thought that was supposed to be a personal relationship. I thought I could just pray to him and have my sins forgiven and get it? Why do I need to go into a box with some dude I've never seen? What makes him the mediator between God and I? So those things are Catholic-like and I think are bunk, to be honest. But I know Catholics. I don't make fun of them again because I'm not that asshole, right? I don't tell a Catholic, hey, put the rosary down. Like, I don't do that. Now, if they ask me what I think, just like what you asked me what the differences were between a Christian and a Catholic, I'll tell you what I think. But again, it's never a hint. Hey, psst, by the way, you're an idiot because you believe in this, right? I don't think that. Keep the seal on your forehead is simply knowing the truth. Yeah. Yeah, I just get really depressed sometimes that I'm wasting life and can't do what I really want. Yeah, now sometimes I kind of feel like that too, which is why I'm trying to, the whole live life to the fullest. Yeah, exactly. Oh, yeah. If I have a Catholic that says to me something, which it's happened a few times, like, Phil, no, you need to see the priest in the box so he can confess your sins, or forgive you of your sins you confess to him. See, that was brainwashed into me when I was in elementary school. Every Sunday I had to go to school on a Sunday. Seriously? And I had to go in a box. And I just didn't like it because it was forced on me. I didn't want to go. I got in trouble. In elementary school, I was like in grade 1, grade 2, grade 3. I was really, really young. I was intrigued by the whole thing, but I didn't like being forced to do it. It wasn't on my own. It wasn't until like 2 decades later that I started going on my own terms. People say you only get one life, but how do they really know? Yeah, well, again, that the whole faith, I believe in certain things that happen after, but I'll never claim. It's kind of weird. I'm kind of a weird Christian. It's like I don't doubt my belief, but I just leave it with, I believe in this, that, the other thing. But I never try to go, oh, no, it's this. Trust me. Oh, no, there's no other way. Because again, that's just it's too combative. It's, you know what I mean? That just sets up, because you're dismissing the other person's belief, right? I believe in the flying spaghetti monster, and I'm supposed to be taken seriously when I'm just completely dismissive of the other person's beliefs that they don't believe there's one. So that's why I just, you know what I mean? It's pretty simple. Just don't be a prick about it. But unfortunately, when it comes to those topics of discussion and politics, people can't, they can't discuss without trying to insult each other. Well, that's just it. One of my other hardcore atheist friends, he says the same thing. You know, I tell him, you know, I'd like to think, you know, is what I say is I'd like to think, you know, there's an afterlife and all that. It'd be a wonderful fairy tale now, wouldn't it? But he doesn't laugh at me and go, huh, you're such an idiot, right? Because he's not like that. He believes in like reincarnation and all that. I don't fully, but there's some certain aspects of it. Again, I'm open-minded to believe in, which sometimes makes me wonder, why is it people have deja vus where you have a feeling like you've just done that before and it's just too creepy? Like, wait, I've been here before. Sometimes I kind of wonder, could that be because, you know what I'm saying? Might sound crazy, but maybe you, in another life, you had done something similar and it kind of triggered that memory. I'm just saying, it sounds wild, but I'm just saying I'm open-minded to, you know, stuff like that. Not everything always has an explanation in detail, but I like the whole what if, you know, it's pretty cool. But anyways, he says to me, you know, Phil, for your sake, I hope when you die, you're right. And this is coming from an atheist. And he goes, and I hope when I die that you're still right. So he laughs, right? And goes, I hope you're right, you know, because that would be obviously pretty cool. He goes, I don't want to just die and be considered like maggot food and that's it, you know? Oh, yeah. Yeah, there are a lot of those. But then there's a lot of, on the flip side of that, there's a lot of Christians or other faiths that they're so overbearing on other people, they turn them off from the whole idea of it. Welcome back, Junior D. Man, I totally gotta go. But yeah, I feel we had a life in the first Earth age, which is why some people are born in a bad or good situation. Yeah, there's a lot of interesting scenario. Yeah, I mean, come on now. Junior D, 3 hours. My ass is gonna fall off my cheeks. Wait, does that make sense? Well, your ass or cheeks. My cheeks will fall off my ass. My ass will fall off my cheek. Anyways, you get the idea. It is. My stomach's rumbling. I'm about to, like, eat this microphone, but it costs me a lot of money, so I'm not going to. Like, I can literally hear my stomach roaring. Oh, yeah. Pure, I'm always coming in right at the end of the stream. He's like, hey, I'll come in. I'll say hi. He's been at it 3 hours. He's probably done soon. But yeah, there's that too sometimes. The more the holy roller, the less secure they are in their religion, or the more than self-identity with their religion, yeah. And the more they need others to get on board to make them feel, like I said earlier, I don't know if you were in here, they need other people's validations. Again, things I believe in. 99% of people do not believe in what I believe in, and that's okay. I don't need them to believe in what I believe, you know what I mean? Oh, yeah, that's fine. Yeah, I'm just about to leave there. I did a battleground. I did a... Way off topic there. Wintergrasp. I did a Wintergrasp epic battleground. I did some Microsoft Flight Simulator. Just for you, Piorum, I flew from Toronto to Brampton. You missed the flight. I did the whole flight. I was kind of hoping you were just going to pop in and go, hey, where are you going? You know, Brampton. But it was a lot of fun. Oh, yeah, in some way or another. Yeah, I think so. But yeah, so I did a little bit of that. My skateboarding game got an update. I played some of that. And then somehow, without there being any nasty talk, we started getting into, you know what I'm saying? A little bit of those taboo topics that apparently you're not really supposed to talk about. No, I don't like those big planes. 747? No, I was flying... I don't even know what it was called, to be honest. I have no idea. But I like those smaller propeller-ish planes. I don't really like jets. I don't like the sounds of them. They fly too fast. You can't maneuver with them as well. They just drive me nuts. Oh, I just use my Xbox controller and I use the stick as like a, like a mini, you know what I mean? Like a mini thingamathing. I've been spending a lot of money lately, but I'm hoping in a couple of months as a treat, what I'm going to do, I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it. Once I build a computer from the ground up, minus the graphics card, because I've already spent, I don't even want to remind people how much money on that a few months back. Once I build my new computer so it can stream better, higher quality and all that, I'm going to buy a decent joystick strictly for Microsoft Flight Simulator because it's just one of my things. And I may get a steering wheel for Forza Horizon, but I'm not too sure on that yet. I'm a lot more aggressive with flying than I am driving. So I might first start with the joystick, get a really nice one. No, but it adds up though, right? Because I'm looking at $1,500 to build a computer minus the $950 I blew on a graphics card. So my total computer cost in Canadian dollars is going to be $2,500. But I already got the most expensive part out of the way. It adds up, right? Then it's an extra wire, it's an extra peripheral. I already have 2 controllers, actually 3 controllers, because then I've got my Nintendo on top. I got a Pro controller for that. So I got another controller that looks like this one for my Nintendo. I got 2 monitors. Holy cow. You know what I mean? Now a joystick, a steering wheel. Like it starts to get too much. But I think what I'm going to do is unplug the joystick when I'm not playing the game and put it away. No, I know. Yeah. But anyhow, one thing at a time. But yeah, my next big expense is going to be about $1,100 US dollars ish for American people that might be in here. About $1,000 US. Hoping to get that by about Christmas, by the holidays going into the new year. Kind of hoping to get a bit of a monster, something that's a little overkill, not too berserk, just a little overkill. Because with the streaming, the recording, it's crazy. I still struggle on some games to get smooth gameplay while I'm recording a computer game. Sometimes I have to lower the settings and all that, but yeah. If Classic WoW had not come out, I would have gotten myself a joystick and would be flying flight sims like, yeah, oh yeah. Yeah, they're just a lot of fun. I mean, again, fun is subjective. But yeah, maybe later if I'm around there, Purim, and you're bored, I might do a little bit I might do another flight from Toronto to Brampton. If you're curious to kind of just check out the new Flight 2020. Have you seen me stream any of the Microsoft? I mean, all the extra rambling I've been doing. I could have flown there by now. But yeah. Actually, what I will do before I go, because that is the next thing I do want to do. Like, I'm ending the stream there, but like I won't be able to fly there before I end the stream. But I'm going to load the game because even on an SSD, from desktop to you're in flight, it's 5.5 minutes. It's a beast of a game. So let me know how much it costs. If it's not too expensive, I might get a PC too and not the PS5. Right. Yeah, like I said, see how long it's taken? I've already loaded the game up. Where is it? See how long it took? Oh, I'll, yeah, I have to go in a minute there, but... Anyways, I'm loading up the game really quick. It's gonna take another few minutes to get to the main menu. I might not even stream around for that long. But I'll show you a few of the planes. Maybe a little bit later. I'll see if I can drag it off for a second. At least just to show you the planes. But definitely not play it, because this is still going to take like another couple of minutes to load up on an SSD. It's pretty wild. But yeah, it's just so relaxing, you know? That's why I do... That's why I do like Skater XL, you know, because of that whole physics thing. And I like skateboarding. I like the art of it, and it's quite technical. That, you know, the World of Warcraft. So World of Warcraft, Call of Duty, Skater XL, you can almost add this to the mix as my fourth go-to. Things like Ghosts of Tsushima, again, those are like one-off games. You play it, you beat the game, not much left to do. Sure, you can just roam around, enjoy the scenery. There's nothing wrong with that. Do some random battles. It's no different than getting in a random plane, picking a random flight, and just going off somewhere, right? But generally, that's kind of how I've been doing my streams. Yeah. Oh, yeah. This is also a lot less, the whole lack of a background. It's a lot less demanding on my computer. Having that funky green thing in the Matrix animated background, that jacked up my CPU usage by almost an additional 20%. It was absolutely maddening how demanding on the CPU it is. But with the CPU I plan on buying, it's going to be such a beast that it won't even matter. And I'll get like 32 gigs or 64 gigs of RAM. Because don't forget, the next time I upgrade a computer, I don't want to have to upgrade for a good 5 years. I've had the computer I have for 6.5 years minus the graphics card. So I feel justified that, you know, it's time for a good, solid upgrade. I liked it, though. You were like, well, like I said, no, I don't even want to do it. Well, I'll do it for a second. But yeah, doing this. Oh, I changed it. Oh, I'm in the clouds. Woo. Yeah, that. I'm not even kidding. Just doing that, my CPU usage spikes like a bastard. Feels like the aliens in Star Trek. Veins pulse on his bald head. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Like a Klingon. See how long it's taken, by the way? Purem? See how long that's taken? I'm not playing the game now. Let's not get too excited. But I'll leave the game running. For when I stream later, this is probably going to be my opening game. And then I might go to Purem's favorite game, UFC at some point. But, okay, it helps if I know where Canada is. So we're going to do... Now I forget which airport is the one that's near the CN Tower. I don't remember. See, there's Brampton there. I don't remember if it's the Toronto City CYTZ airport or if it's the Toronto Pearson International. Oh yeah, I could wear shades. I've got the island. You mean this one here? Again, I'm not doing this yet, but I just wanted to showcase the game a little bit. That would be like our departure. Brampton would be the arrival. So that's kind of like what it looks like. Flight conditions. Clear skies. No, that's boring. Yeah, scattered clouds is good. I just wanted to show you the planes really quick. Is it? Oh, okay. So my favorite plane, based on looks, the cockpit view, how it sounds, just an overall thing. My favorite aircraft so far is the JMB VL3, whatever the hell that is. I might even look it up on the internet after to see what the real one looks like. But I seriously got to go there. I got to do this quick. So I like those planes, a lot of propeller-ish planes, some Cessnas, Textron Aviation, all by Textron Aviation. This one I don't like too much. Like I said, I don't like jets. This one was fun to fly. And then on the extreme side, the quickest plane on here with a propeller, which isn't too bad, is the Daher TBM 930. And then, of course, you've got the Boeing and the Airbus 320. I just don't like the sound and feel of them. You can't, you know. Pearson's in Mississauga. Pearson's the main international airport for big jets. Island 1 is more for smaller planes. For Ottawa, Montreal, Toronto commuters. Oh, okay. But yeah. But anyhow, it's pretty cool. This one I kind of like because it's like dual propellers. It's not too bad. But yeah, so far, like I said, this is my favorite one. So I don't know, Purem, if any of these aircrafts look familiar. If you've ever seen one of these in real life, or because they are based on real ones. Yeah, it's pretty. You mean this blue one, or this blue one? Yeah, I like this blue one, the Diamond Aircraft DA62. Now, there's no liveries, but at some point you'll be able to change different liveries. Whoops. Not that one. Damn it. There we go, aircraft selection. But anyhow, I gotta, like, my bladder's gonna explode. Where is my plane? How did I miss it? Oh, there it is. This one. Yeah, so I'll leave it there. Yeah, the twin engine one. And whatever. I mean, if you're around, you're around. If not, not a big deal. I'm not too sure when I'll be back, but within the hour-ish, I would think, to hour and a half there. And it's probably what I'll go to, because I'm already like 4 minutes into loading the game. All I got to do is click fly, and that only takes about a minute to get in. Yeah. Yeah, if your computer could run it, it still looks good on low. The game is good when you lock it at 30 frames. Xbox Game Pass has this game at $1 for 30 days. It's like a library membership, right? The Xbox Game Pass. So you can test out this game for $1. That's what I did. I couldn't afford to buy this game. I stopped ringing around for a week. Yeah, no, I know. All right, guys and girls, or whoever's left in here, thanks for stopping by. I really got to get going. I had to get going like 20 minutes ago. Yeah. And like I said, I'll be back within, you know, an hour and a half-ish, and we'll go from there. All right, see some of you soon, perhaps.